No, there will be no microphone sucky sucky. All right, hello. I don't know why you would even ask me about microphone sucky, but it's definitely not happening. Also, Emiko, this is my normal time that I stream at. Technically, 5 is the normal time that I start streaming. Okay, so today is either going to be incredibly easy or really hard. I don't know yet. Because right now, we're going to have to be counting on RNG. Yes, RNG. That's what we're going to have to be counting on. I think it was Violet City. No, it's Azalea Town. So, thankfully, I don't have to, do this like a Neanderthal and guess which tree is what. We have trackers that will tell us now what our rare trees are. And what's insane, without a tracker, there's actually no way for you to really know what your rare tree is. Because the encounters that spawn in the normal tree are also the same ones that spawn in the rare tree. The only way you would know what's what is if you have the knowledge that for Azalea Town specifically, that if a Metapod shows up, that's not a rare tree. You would have to have that knowledge. And then for Silver, you would have to have a knowledge of Kakuna showing up being not a rare tree. I don't know how the hell you would get this knowledge from. Like, genuinely, I don't know how you would know in any way whatsoever, like, what your rare spawn is and shit. So 1, 2, 3. This is supposed to be a rare spawn here. Yeah, I have no idea how you would know. Oh, well, that was quick. This is a rare one we came for, by the way. We need to get 2 of them, but that was extremely quick. Well, also, we have to even catch them. We could just not catch them. Okay, never mind. Just never. No, I don't know what I'm talking about. All right, well, that is 1 down. That I thought this was gonna be very annoying. By the way, that's a 30% chance, and we got it first try pretty much. So, can we do it again? Is the question that I'm gonna have to wonder. Can we get another one again? This is the one that's gonna take an hour long, even though I can go breed. Never mind. Never mind. What's insane is Caterpie has a 50% chance to spawn. Alright, well, I guess my luck from Raikou is over, but we still have to catch him, you know? Like, I could easily fail 7 Ultra Balls on a Pineco. I don't know what his catch rate is. I'm sure it can't just be terribly high. See? Alright, this is where my bad luck's... Oh, God. I didn't know they could kill themselves. Alright, I think my luck has definitely turned around. I have to pretty much get a 1 throw catch, because I don't have any Hypnosis Pokemon on me, I don't think. Okay, well, if he doesn't kill himself, then it's not a 1 throw. Alright, well, that was a fluke then for me getting that first try. That was definitely a fluke. Because now it's not working. Wow, I am actually not getting him. Of course he killed himself. Okay, let me try to put somebody up that can damage him, because I don't want to have to go buy more just for this one guy. I think Koalva, if I use a normal type attack, should not kill him. Pinecone gives me PTSD because it's like exploding on me in randomizers. Well, it's done that to me twice. Alright, well, we somehow got the rare spawn, which is the 15% spawn with this guy. So, interesting. 2 back-to-back, well, almost 3 back-to-backs, 30% spawn, just to get the 15%. Where was this luck with Raikou, you know? When the first time I hunted for him. I've never ran into a Pineco in my randos, or Nuzlocke, actually, surprisingly enough. I don't think I've ever run into one. Alright, bro should be able to get caught. Come on, man. I mean, if worse comes to worse, if I don't catch him, I can just go breed one, but I kind of want to not have to walk around for a whole nother egg again. But it seems like that's going to be the case. If I mess this one up, we're just going to go breed. Okay. He was like, I'm not letting anyone else mate. Fuck that guy. Alright, okay, now we need to figure out where Apom is. So, I'm assuming... Let me go through the list here. Okay, so Route 29... I don't remember... That's the first route, right? Route 29? Apparently Heracross and Apom spawn here, so... That's where we'll go. And then I think actually that's the only two we need for tree spawns. And then and then at that point we just evolve a bunch of people. I may, real quick, on my other 3DS, while I fight the Elite Four to evolve, I'm probably gonna go get a King's Rock. That way I can go ahead and get both King's Rock evolutions. We still can't get Metal Coats yet until post-game, but there is a way to get 2 Metal Coats, so... Technically you can get them before post-game, but it's annoying. And I tried doing it. I actually tried. I think I tried for about 4 hours. And somehow in that 4-hour time span, I saw Snubbull like 5 times at a 1% spawn. And I never got a single Metal Coat, so... We don't have any money. But you know what we can do? Because my mom has already bought everything, we can just go talk to her. Like, there's technically no real reason now for her to save our money. Once she buys the Snorlax doll, she won't buy anything else anymore. At that point, you're literally just holding money in there to hold money in there. So we're gonna go spend it on a bunch of shit now that I'm actually gonna use. Actually, I should probably save a good amount of that for the game corner for for another Porygon. Because I'm sure there's going to be some stuff in the game corner I'm going to want. I'm just going to take 30,000. And we're going to go with that. Yeah, because I don't know what's all in the game corner. And I may actually want to save some of that money in case I want to go ahead and shiny hunt for Dratini somehow by doing the game corner shiny hunt. Because that gives you at least 5 chances for Dratini each time. But there's also an easier way to hunt for it, which is in Fire Red and Leaf Green. Because you get a lot more spawns doing that, and it's a lot faster. Okay, alright. Where is route? What route is this? This is the first route, I believe. Route 29? Let me double check. But I believe so. It is. Alright. Okay. Our rare tree's right here. I can't... Oh. I can't press on it because it needs to be, my bad. I can't press on that because it needs to be... I guess one of these small trees. For somehow, both of our rare tree spawns are right here. Both trees, even though the other one I can't even talk to. Alright, either or, Apom or Heracross. We need both of these guys anyways. I genuinely do not like Apom's evolution, by the way. Oh, that's right, the box is full. I forgot to change that. Alright, oh well. Sorry, goodbye. Jesus. I can't even be mad at the game for that because it did tell me my box is full and I completely just forgot. Like, there's times you can be mad at the game where you're like, you know what, fuck you, game. You should have told me, whatever. Like, that's how I felt for Gen 1. There's so many times where I was like, man, I really wish the game would tell you. Well, this game does, and I still ignored it, so... Also, I am now on, I think, page 39 for the gold and silver script. And we just now got to the daycare route. My mom sent me a picture of her cat sleeping on her lap. Oh shit, Heracross. I was not looking who we got. Alright. Part of me is probably gonna end up using a Heracross and Crystal. At least I hope you can find a Heracross pretty early on in Crystal. If not, I guess we could trade one over. But the only spawns here for rare are, in Crystal are just Pineco. Okay, Heracross can flee. Good to know. There's the 50% Spearow spawn. That's kind of crazy. We got both low spawns, even though they're rare. We got the both like lowest spawns, which are 20 and 30, back to back. And now, how long is it going to take us to get those again? Bow, bow. Spoiler alert: a long fucking time. Alright, there's Apom. Spearow, do you know who I am? I'm Ash Ketchum from Town of Pallet. I think it's so cool to know that Spearows don't see in color. Like, the anime showed you that they only see in black and white. That must mean they're awful to debate with. There's no fucking way Apom should be this hard to catch in an Ultra Ball, bro. Come on. It's because I don't have sleep. That's what sucks. I don't have any way to put something to sleep. Does my Noctowl have... Hold on. I think he does. Okay, he does. Alright, we should probably be leading with him. Honestly, probably top 3 moments in the whole series, even if it was literally the first episode. Yeah, it's insane how... Like, genuinely, even going back to the first episode of Pokemon, it is insane how well, like, written and, like, animated and everything that show was for just starting off. Like, that episode really went hard, and then it just, like, never really caught that ever again after a while. Like, I can't remember any moment from the anime, in my opinion, that hit as hard as that moment did. I'm sure there are some, I just can't remember. Alright, so we pretty much need, if we want to fill up the rest of the rows here, we need Politoed, and that will fill up the top 2 rows. We'll need Heracross, Scizor, and Sneasel and the Slugma line, of course, to fill that row up. So, pretty much, yeah, the only Pokemons left that we can get before we go to Kanto are going to be Politoed, Kingdra, and then Slowking, and Fortress. And then after that, I think everyone else we have to get in Kanto. Which we will be having to fight the Elite Four again to level up and evolve. Alright, we're gonna lead with you then, because you actually have a way to put stuff to sleep. We do need to hatch the egg though, because technically right now we don't have a Meryl. Technically, we don't have one. Technically. I think besides the first episode, the rest of the peak Pokemon moments are Pokemon in the first movie and the third one. Oh yeah, the movies are great. At least the early movies for sure, yeah. Pokemon 2000 to me, the only moment I remember so much from that is the part where Zapdos is being tortured and he's screaming. That's like the only fucking part I remember. Does this not affect fighting types? I can't ever. No, it does. It does. But the third Pokemon movie I think is my favorite. I remember watching the shit out of that growing up all the time. This shouldn't kill him, right? No, that actually will kill him. I'm fucking stupid. I should have known. I'm level 24. Alright, we're gonna have to put him to sleep, and then we're just gonna have to switch over to Koalva and use Headbutt. And then hope he doesn't wake up between that moment. Yeah, he's like, guess I'm going. Yeah, Charizard may be an asshole, but he still does care about Ash. I know people like to pretend he doesn't, and they're like, oh, he just hates him. Like, no, he does care. He's just an asshole. However, most Charizards in the anime seem to be dicks, to be honest. They all kind of seem like they're just, like, full of themselves. But they help when they do want to help. Alright, Koalva. We got this. I doubt he's gonna wake up in the next turn. What did I say? Bro's sleeping hard. He is sound asleep. Guy's over here looking like Dorito, sleeping all the time. Oh, come on, bro. Get in the ball. Dorito, stop. He's gonna wake up. I'm actually surprised he didn't. Heracross seems like he's gonna have a very hard catch rate. It's usually the Pokemon that flee, by the way, that have like a hard time to catch. Never mind. I just did it with no... It's like whenever I start to talk about a Pokemon being hard as fuck to catch or whatever, is usually when we get them. Like almost every time. Like we'll be struggling and I'll be like, damn, this guy's hard to get. And then the first ball usually after, or the second, is when I get him. Just crazy luck, dude. All right. We're gonna go breed the specific Pokemon that I need now. And then we're gonna do another Elite Four grind, and then after that, we can go to Kanto. Another Elite Four grind, and then Kanto time. Wow, can you believe it? Kanto, just a few weeks away. Alright, we don't need Qualv anymore, put him up. Pineco's good. So we need to pull out Horsey. I need to get a Horsey, and then I need to then get a, what is it? Horsey, and then who else? I can't remember the other one I need to evolve. Oh, no, we can get Poliwag easily. I know where to find him. That was who I needed, was Poliwag. Horsey Dex number 116. 20, 40, 60, 80, 100. Yeah, but this should be not the last grind, but it's gonna be one of the last grinds. Technically, if I really want, we could not grind at Elite Four, and I can just go grind in Kanto, but it is gonna mean that I'm not gonna be using my full team for the Elite Four matches if I do that method. Not the Elite Four matches, the gym leader matches. Where's Horsey at? $20, $40, $60, $80. Am I just wrong on my count? There's Poliwhirl. Slowpokes we can catch. I'm not worried about that. Same for Poliwags. What number was he again? 116. Who's he next to? Kangaskhan. Then he should have been in that box. I know he should be in there. Do I have to load up PKSM just to find this Horsey? Here he is. Okay, I guess I was in the wrong box. So we're gonna breed for a Horsey and then just evolve this guy because he's already level 33. And because of that, he will evolve pretty much in one level. So while I do this and hatch an egg, I'm gonna go on my other DS and we're gonna go get the other King's Rock that we need. Because we're gonna just be going back and forth now until I hatch this egg. Isn't life grand? Also, I decided when we do Shiny Hunt for Charmander, we're gonna be playing through Crystal. And I'll probably just be Shiny Hunting Charmander on my other DS, and I may just have my webcam pointed at it or something while I do it. And that way, that way I can Shiny Hunt for it while also playing through Crystal. Because I don't know, I don't think you guys want to sit here and watch me just do this back and forth for 8 hours every day until we get it. Granted, I will say when I did do shiny hunting streams, they actually did really well, so what do I know? Maybe that is something people want to see. I didn't mean to go that far. Alright. Need to go to Azalea Town. Yeah, I will say it was such... I mean, I already have a second 3DS, so technically I have 3 3DSs, but it was a good investment to get another 3DS. I wish it was a 3DS with the capture card, though. I could send this the other DS, the other 3DS I have to get a capture card installed, but it's about $250 right there. But it is something I could do. But yeah, I do wish it had a capture card. That would definitely help out a lot more. You know what I can do, actually? I could probably just trade over a Slowpoke I catch here in Silver with... with the King's Rock already attached. That way I don't have to, like, catch one or do whatever. And then while I'm at it, too, I can trade over the Kingdra, well, the Seadra, with the Dragon Scale to then get that. And then I would have to trade it back over, though. So... I don't know. I'm just spitballing here, you know. Alright, we have the King's Rock now. Let me encounter a Slowpoke in Silver now. Thankfully, their encounter rates are pretty decent, and they all spawn in the water. Wow, they still have not made an egg, by the way. I was actually kind of curious if they already would have made one by now, and they have not. I don't think I can catch this without killing it. Yeah, don't ever let anyone say I can't multitask. I'm playing 2 games at once right now. Be honest. How tired are you of the Elite Four grind? Be honest. Or is it your favorite part? Comment down below. Yeah, every Pokemon I have is gonna kill this Slowpoke, so I'm kind of just chunking Great Balls at it, hoping it works. But I don't think it is. I got close that time. Yeah, it's not working. He is lowering my attack, though, and I'm using a Togetic, so there's a good chance I could hit him and not kill him. So I'm gonna try. Okay, I did not kill him. I actually got him all the way down to red health because he lowered my attack just enough. Alright, that should help out now, getting a Slowpoke. Which will then give us Slowking. You know, I thought I would have more to say about Slowpoke Well when I talked about it in the game. Well, in the review. I really didn't have that much to say about it. To be fair, it's only like 2 rooms. And you can't even get to the second room until literally once you get Surf. So it's like a place you have to come back to even do anything at. But I had more to talk about with Union Cave than I did with Slowpoke Well, and I feel like Union Cave has less shit going on than Slowpoke Well does. How have you guys not made an egg yet? Oh shit, didn't mean to do that. There is still no egg there yet. Okay, there we go. That egg hatched. Wow, guys, I can't believe it. Okay. Let's go back and hope they gave me an egg already, because we kind of need one. They have not. Apparently, my horsey does not want to mate with my Ditto, so I don't know what's going on with that shit. Bro's being weird. Doo-doo. Alright, well, we're gonna run up and down until they finally mate. The boringness does not stop. It never does. Alright, so I'm gonna get a Geodude on my other game and trade him over. That way when I trade over my Seadra to get a Kingdra, I can just trade that back and then have both. While also taking care of the Slow King trade. Actually, I'm gonna also then try to take care of... I guess I'm gonna do all three trades at once. I'm gonna go ahead and try to take care of both, but I'm also gonna try to take care of the Poliwag trade, which thankfully we can get a Poliwag at a really high level pretty easily. So that would actually help us not have to worry about really doing much grinding with it. Alright, did you guys have an egg yet? How the fuck? Dude, mate with the damn thing. What's going on? Do you not like it? Like, what's wrong with you? Is it because you're a fish out of water? Well, then start fucking, buddy. You show interest, start fucking. Enough of that shyness, buddy. Come on, get to work. We got shit we gotta do. I don't got time for your damn shyness, buddy. We got shit we gotta do. You know what? Let me go get, real quick, let me go get a Poliwag. Or, hold on, does Poliwhirl spawn in the world? You probably need a Super Rod. Let me see. Oh, okay, we can surf for him, but he has a 10% chance. Alright, I guess we can do that. Oh. Well, either I can do that or I can just go get the very easy to get Poliwag spawn. Because they're not mating right now, so we might as well be doing something more productive. And hopefully by the time I get back, they'll actually mate. So Route 30, we can surf. And he has a 10% chance. Alright. I've done worse hunts for Pokemon and gotten lucky. Hold on, does he, can you get him in Violet City, actually? You can. I guess it don't matter which one I do. But yeah, hopefully once we're back, Horsey would have mated, had an egg. I can then go take that egg, hatch it, to have another Horsey. Evolve the Horsey from Kanto into Seadra, and then evolve that into Kingdra. And that should take care of that. Oh my god, please, stop. But this side should be good. I already have my Slowpoke, and then I have the 2 that I'm just going to trade over real quick to get the other evolutions. Oh, I'm gonna need to get. Actually, let me catch a random Pidgey. I'm gonna need a throwaway just for the Slowpoke. The other 2 I won't need a throwaway for. Because I'll need a throwaway to get Slowpoke on my game where I don't have to trade him back. But the Politoed and everything, I'll have to trade back. So. Oh wait, that's the surfing spot. No, I'm dumb. Alright, 10% Poliwhirl spawn. Let's see. How lucky will I be? Right now, not lucky with encounters. Well, I mean, Poliwag is here, and he does evolve pretty quickly. Poliwag evolution. 25. I mean, it's not far off. I don't know. It may just be worth just trying to see if we can get the Poliwhirl spawn instead. I mean, either way, we would have to go to Elite 4. Either way. But there's still some Pokemon we have to grind for. Wow, any luck? Anything want to fight me? No? Okay. Holy shit, wow, that was taking forever, man. It's just a damn Poliwag, too. Actually, okay, as a backup, we're gonna catch him. As a backup. Level 22 is not too far off from what we need him to be at. So as a backup, this is gonna be our option. I guess I could damage him, but I don't know. I only have Fly, so... But my luck right now is not very good. Wow, my luck is really not good. Also, we will put on animations again once we get to Kanto. I have them off due to Elite Four grinding being a lot faster with them off. Dude, please. Thank God, dude. Jesus. Alright, well. I know, it's like, it's insane. I struggle with the weakest mons you think I wouldn't be struggling with. That one's at 23. God damn it. I think if I could hang out with a Pokemon, I would hang out with Poliwhirl. I think Poliwhirl would be so cool to hang out with. I think that guy would love to fucking fish. But like Poliwag, I don't know, it seems weird. Poliwrath, I don't know. I feel like he'd fight me. And then Politoed, he also seems chill. Okay, well there's Poliwhirl we needed. But Poliwhirl, I don't know, there's something about that guy's charisma that really hits. How the fuck am I faster than a Poliwhirl, but I was slower than a Poliwag? This shouldn't kill. There's no way this should kill. Yeah, I figured that would not kill. Okay, I think we're speed tying. Never mind. I got dangerously close there. No fucking way. Dude. That is, yeah, come on. We finally encounter the fucking Poliwhirl after I get a Poliwag and the box is full. Go fuck off, game. Yeah, I'm gonna have to redo the whole box thing for these guys. We'll have to reorganize all of my Gen 1 Pokemon again with my Gen 2. Whatever, dude. Screw this game. Alright, well, we got him pretty quickly. I'm not too worried about trying to find him again. But that was the most rigged luck I've ever seen. Like, you're really gonna give me the Poliwhirl right after I can't catch him anymore? Did Bill not call me to tell me the box is full? Did I completely miss Bill's call, by the way, to tell me the box is full, or what? Hold on, actually. Oh, that's why. I think Bill did call earlier about the box being full, but Poliwag went to my party. So because of that, I didn't get the notification of like the box being full because I had an open party slot. Okay. I swear to God, I thought I changed it though, but whatever. Like, I thought I went back and changed it. Alright, how long till we get a Poliwhirl? Let's see. Come on, Poliwhirl. You know you want to become a Politoed. Everybody does. Politoad's everyone's favorite. Obey the Toad. Obey the Hypnotoad. You already know. Come on, man. Why do you fight it? Why do you fight wanting to become Poliwhirl? Okay, that didn't take that long. Also, this is a under-leveled Poliwhirl. Like, it's a legitimate under-leveled Poliwhirl. I just realized that. Because he evolves at 25, so... This is a way to get a legitimate under-leveled Poliwhirl. I wonder if Pokemon Bank would count as legit, though. Because they do have a check for stuff like that, where if your Pokemon's not legit or whatever, they won't let it. But I wonder if, even though it is a legit caught Pokemon, because it's under-leveled, if it would count it. Because Pokemon Bank can have kind of like a weird thing on like what they allow, what they don't allow. Hold on, Dorito's being weird. Dorito! Alright, well we got that now. Let's go back and see. Hey! No! Dorito! Trying to eat fucking trash! I had a wrapper from when I ate before stream, and he's trying to fucking eat it. Hey, no! Stop that. What's wrong with you, buddy? You're better than this. Okay, I was like, I swear to God, if I get back here and they have not had a baby yet, I'm gonna be genuinely surprised. Alright. So, Poliwag, we can put you up. For now, we can put Pidgey up. We don't need him for now. Let's get Horsey out and hatch this Horsey egg. Also, keep in mind, I have a shiny Ditto in the daycare that gives me a 1 out of 64 chance of getting a shiny Pokemon, and we still have not gotten one, so... Even with way increased odds, we are still not even close to getting one. What? Wait, it has an item on it? TM33? What's TM33? Like, I know they can have items that you trade them over from Gen 1, but I didn't know that they could have TMs. Ice Punch? Oh, okay. Bro just straight up has Ice Punch for some reason. I guess they can have TMs? I knew that they could have berries and stuff. And I know Pikachu will have a Light Ball. But I didn't know Horsey would have, like, straight up Ice Punch. Alright, so... Let's go ahead and evolve Pineco and Horsey. So then we can get Seadra and Fortress. And then once we do that, we'll be pretty much... Oh my god, you know what I forgot we still need to do, dude? We still need to do the unknown decks. Do I want to do that now, or do I want to just go to Kanto after we're done with this? We still have to do the unknown decks, and that is going to be another long slog of me in the same area for a while. Like, do I want to go do Kanto stuff already, or do I want to commit to doing everything first here before we go to Kanto? Because that would be the last thing we would pretty much need to do after we evolve these last remaining guys. And while it's not the hardest thing, it's just kind of tedious because you're kind of sitting there hoping the ones you need will show up. And it gets a bit annoying after a while. But once we do this, we can trade over everyone else that we need to trade over. Hold on. Wait. Do we still have sound? Okay, my 3DS just stopped making sound. My capture card, for some reason. I was like, 'cause I can hear everything else. Alright, there we go. Yeah, do I want to do slow, tedious grinding now, or do I want to go straight to Kanto? After I'm done with the first bit of slow, tedious grinding. Because the unknown shit, that is going to take a bit. It is definitely going to take a bit. But we at least have ways to keep track of who we have, and we at least have one right now. Which I don't remember which one it is, but once we get the dex for it, it'll tell us. Alright, Elite Four grinding. It is time. Lance is probably like, wait, why's your bitch ass here again? I am underpaid. I need more money, Lance. You already know. Alright, deposit you. And now we need to figure out where Viper is, because he has the experience share. I thought he did. Do I have the experience share? Somebody has the experience share. Who the fuck has it? Dude, I told you, we're gonna be doing the same bullshit for a while. We're almost done though. This should be the last run through the Elite Four I have to do for a while. So we're pretty much almost done. Okay, if I can't find who has the experience share in a second, we're gonna go over to PKSM so I can find it. One of these guys has to have it, and I don't remember who has it. Oh, wait, I think I know. I think Kowalva had it. I think that was the last guy that I was, No, dude, I told you, once we run through this one more time, we should be good for doing the Elite Four stuff for a while. However, we have another bullshit we have to do that's going to be also just as annoying, which is getting all the unknown. So while we're done with one bullshit, we're about to move on to another bullshit. And then, once we're done with that, then we can finally move on to Kanto. And then we can go and beat the game. Because that should only take about 3 hours to 4 hours. Isn't it fun? Okay, I gotta see who has the experience share. But yeah, no, we've been playing for 50 hours. This is looking like it's gonna be a 60-hour trek through the whole game. And that is the minimum. It could very much go even higher than that. Because it really depends on how long the unknowns are gonna take me. And then how long Kanto actually takes me. And then also how long the grind to then be able to beat Red's gonna take me. So we're looking at a 60 to 80 hour playthrough of Gold and Silver. From one game alone. Well, then you don't have to fucking watch it, buddy. Nobody's forcing you. It's going to be the same shit with every Pokemon game. We're going to get to a point in the game where it's literally going to be just 20 hours of grinding. Just not as bad as this is, because Gen 2 has a really bad grinding issue. But it's always going to be this way, pretty much. We're all going to fucking have to do the same bullshit. I think he has the experience share. Yes, he does. Okay. All right, come here. You're going into the party so I can take the experience share away from you. We're not going to delete your clone now. Dragon Quest is better. Dragon Quest is not better, dude. It has the same exact fucking issues that Pokemon has. You're gonna have to grind heavily and shit. Have you played the first Dragon Quest game? You grind like you grind like crazy in that game. I'm not talking about the modern shit. I'm talking about Dragon Quest for the NES, Dragon Warrior. Have you played that shit? You grind like crazy. It's the exact same issues I'm doing right now, where you pretty much do tedious grinding to do anything in the game. Maybe the new ones are better, but also same thing. The new Pokemon games don't make you grind as much. But because of that, you're overpowered as shit in the new ones all the time. Alright, so we only should have to level up Pineco. We should only have to level up Pineco and Horsey. Once we're done with that, we should be good to go to then go get the unknowns and then pretty much beat the game from there. So I'm gonna bring Mewtwo so I can just run through this as soon as we get to a point where Typhlosion can't win anymore. And then that way we can just go back home. When does Pineco evolve? Pineco Evo level 31? Oh my god, it's gonna take fucking forever, actually. We may have to do 2 run-throughs. 31? Maybe he'll reach 31 by the time he finish? I don't know. This may take a second run-through just for Pineco. That's actually insane how much it takes to evolve that guy. Wow, of course. Who would have thought? I get confused and I'm gonna hit myself multiple times. You ready? Watch. It's just how it goes. Yeah, what a surprise. I get confused and I hit myself multiple fucking times in a row. It happens every time. Every time, dude. I'm always... Pretty much from one confusion, it's gonna get me down to almost dying almost every fucking time. Also, cool fact, there's a lot of differences between sprites between the Japanese version of the game and then the American version of the game. Like, Lantern has like spots or something on him in the Japanese version, while in the American version he does not. And that is because the American version of the game follows more in line with Kin Sugimori's art than the Japanese version does. I really wish we had a better electric type move on him. It's just Lantern does not learn shit, dude. Like, I will never be able to, like, two-shot this guy because of amnesia. Alright. Also, I don't know why you guys act like you don't like the Elite Four grinding. Everyone loves when I grind the Elite Four multiple times in a row. And you know what's worse too? We will eventually have to come back to actually full-on grind this with our full team, just so we can fight Red. So eventually we have to come back here to actually do the grind more, and that will be for sure to get our team up to a certain level. So that one's gonna be like even more exciting. Because whatever Kanto couldn't get our team up to, we'll have to do with the Elite Four. Alright, maybe he'll reach 31 by the end of this? I don't know. He could reach it. Down, 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 down. Oh, sorry, Koga. Walked right past you. Also, the gold and silver video is finally getting some views, thank God, but it's still not great. But it's finally getting some recommended. Not a lot. Like it's still the bare minimum, but at least it got past 2,000 impressions. I really should still go get a Mystic Water for CQ already. I keep forgetting to do that. Oh god, that's gonna do a lot of damage. Never mind. I actually got worried there. It's like, oh no. Takedown? Yeah, wow, what a worthless move that is. Let me see, does Lantern learn anything else? Lantern move list Gen 2. No, so the next good move he learns is Hydro Pump at 53. You can't even give him an egg move with another thunder attack. His best electric attack is Spark. You have to give him Zap Cannon or Thunder. Yeah, Lantern just gets, like, no good moves, man. I mean, that's the same issue for a lot of Gen 2 Mons, but Lantern would be so much better if he did. Like, if he did get, like, Thunder, dude, he would be really, like, cleaning shit. But you have to go out of your way to just give him that. It's the same, like, with Nidoking, though. Like, for Nidoking to be good, you have to give him Earthquake. Without Earthquake, Nidoking is really, really bad. Like, at least in Gen 1, if you want to do, like, actual real damage, Earthquake was your best bet. Because his only other good move he got was Thrash, and Thrash is only so good. Like, even though he has good attack for it, it's like, it's still Thrash. The fact that I did not... Like, the fact that I did not one-shot is kind of crazy, but at least we have Swift. Yeah, thank God I went out of my way to give Grimbus Swift. That always will hit no matter what. Which is probably what I'm going to have to end up doing when it comes to BDSP, because the Elite Four in that game uses a minimize strat as well, but with Baton Pass. And I remember the way I broke it when I played it was by using an Umbreon with a move that would give me the same exact boost and debuffs that he had. And so when I did that, he just never switched out. We just stuck with each other until we died. But I think if this time, if I have Swift, I can just pretty much stop that from the start as soon as he does minimize and just keep damaging him. Nice. I have been getting really lucky with the Paralyze and Sparks, though. Yeah, I did not know that we would have to be grinding to level 31. It's also such a random-ass level. 31, dude. Well, we're 11 levels away. I don't think he's going to reach 31 by the end of this, but at least he'll be close. But that means we will have to do another run through. Which, I mean, whatever. It's not like we haven't done multiple run throughs in the first place. If only this was the game where by doing the Elite Four multiple times, you actually got a reward for it, which was, I think it was Karen. I think it is in Gen 3 or something. Karen will put dolls in her house every time she loses. I believe it's her. So by fighting her multiple times, or doing Elite Four multiple times, we'll give her different dolls in her house. But you have to fight them up to like 250 times to get all the dolls in her house. But at least it's like something, you know? It's like, oh, you got rewarded, I guess, for something. It's not like an insane reward, but there's some incentive if you really want to fight the Elite Four multiple times. There's something there. Well, once we get Thunder, I can start hitting it like with 100% accuracy thanks to Rain Dance. He's gonna use Thunder Punch. Oh wow, he went for Mach Punch. Well, he almost killed, so that's probably why he went for it. He got 2 crits, dude. Holy shit. I'm trying to get some experience for CQ here. It's crazy he's still this under-leveled, and I've done this fight so many times. Alright, Grimbus, you got this. This is definitely not going to one-shot, but... Or it will? Alright, then. Does Machamp have really bad special that I didn't know about? Like special defense? Because I really didn't think that was going to one-shot. Even though I am level 60, I get it. But like, I didn't think it was going to one-shot. Alright, we will have to do another run through this. There's no way that Pinecone's gonna be level 31 by the time we get to Lance. So we will have to do one more run through of it just to get Pineco to what we need. And then we only need one level up for Horsey pretty much. So yeah, it kind of sucks. But we can use that time too to grind Viper. Come on, dude. Wow. At this point, if Siki dies, he dies. Of course he missed. He's gonna die no matter what I did. I just don't want to use another healing item right now. Even though I can buy more. You know, maybe having him would have been good for Houndoom, but whatever. Can always bring him back if I get to it, if I really want. I have revives, right? Yeah. Well, you know, while we're at it, I may end up just sending Horsey out to try to get some experience just against Lance so we can evolve it already. I could easily do that without much issue. That way at least we can get one guy taken care of. She's gonna heal. Yeah. I should have went for the confusion. She's gonna kill me if I attack, so we'll just heal. God, of course she got... Oh, I thought that was a crit. That just does so much damage. That just does a lot of damage. Yeah, Pinecone's gonna need another run through again. Yeah, Dragon Quest doesn't have shinies, bro. It just has metal slime. My friend did send me some pictures of like stuff that at like secondhand stores in Japan, and they had a Dragon Quest slime mouse, and I really wanted it. It was the metal slime, but it was a mouse. Okay, so what I'm gonna do now is we're gonna put Horsey in front. That way he gets the experience, and we're just gonna fight with Mewtwo. That way, Horsey will evolve, and Pineco will still get some experience. So I was listening to like this video where they have like a FM radio playing like Japanese like talk shows through it. And I was using that to like pretty much sleep to, because it's like kind of relaxing. But my dream ended up being about me finding a CRT that somehow was a radio. But the way it worked was like you use the satellite like pole thing, like the metal satellite pole thing in the TVs, like the old ass TVs that had that. You would use that to get radio waves, but then you would use like this big gray fucking tarp to bounce the radio waves off the tarp into the TV, so then the TV could then play the sound. But also the TV could only play one game, and it was Diddy Kong Racing. For some reason, that the TV was an FM radio that only played one game, and it was Diddy Kong Racing. And I remember the Diddy Kong Racing in my dream was not the same game, because the intro had Diddy Kong on screen going, "Ha, it's me, Diddy Kong, it's time to race," multiple times over and over. And he would like look at the screen, and he would run off, and he'd come back on, look at the screen again, and he would say that and run off. But he didn't look scary or anything, but it was just like, this is not Diddy Kong Racing. I don't know what this shit is. So that was my dream I had. It was great. I don't know why I used Swift. I didn't mean to. Bow, 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 no, 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 no. Alright, now we just do this back and forth until Horsey evolves. That way we can at least trade over the trait evolutions we need for now. I'm sure he should get at least one level from this. I still would feel so like cheesed if someone showed up to my Elite Four challenge with a man-made Pokemon like Mewtwo in one. I would be so pissed. Like, you did not win fair and square. That is not a Pokemon you can just catch normally. That is a man-made science project that is built to be a war machine. And bro's pulling up here with it against Lance. There's also something so telling about Lance being this, like, chill, like, stern guy where he's, like, he's very kind, but he's also, like, very intimidating because he's, like, so powerful. But his dragon type that he has is, like, the most goofiest motherfucker ever. Like, his signature ace is a goofy-ass guy. Alright, did Horsey level up? I didn't see. I think Pineco leveled up. I didn't see. Horsey did not, but Horsey should evolve now. Of course, his bitch ass used Hyper Beam. Alright, so thank God we at least got the trade evolutions good to go. So it's not the biggest deal. But Pinecone will need to still evolve. Which, I'm going to do that later. I'm not going to run through the Leaf Ore again. I think probably what we're going to end up doing is the unknown shit for now. Alright, so we will have... The only ones left now will be just... Fortress, because we'll have all the trade evolutions. Well, not all the trade evolutions. We still need the Steelix line, but all the ones that we can get right now without having to go farm for metal coats. Alright, let me master this. Come on, Lance, get through with it. We've already seen the shit multiple times. Woo! I did it again! It's the 7th time we've done it! Or 8th, I don't know. We lost count after like 20 other times. I'm literally just beating the shit out of Lance with a Mewtwo for fun at this point. Alright, we're almost done with the decks now. Okay. Alright, let's go in. We don't have knockdown on me, do we? No, we don't. Alright, then for now, Dragon Scale, give. King's Rock. We'll have to go get, Poliwhirl out of the box. Alright, let's go over to the next town and do the trades. Down, down, brown, 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 brown. Hello, Centret. I love Centret's design so much. The Centret and Ferret line have such a great design. How do you evolve Kingdra in later games? Is it the same way with the Dragon Scale? Because I don't think you can even get a Dragon Scale in later games. There's probably like something you do to evolve it. Alright. What box are we on? Alright, we can put Mewtwo back. We don't need him right now. Okay. Let me open up the other game real quick and go to the trade area. I gotta figure out what box that Poliwhirl was in. And then while I'm at it, put Grimace up real quick, and we're gonna take out one of the Charmanders and just trade it over. Do that on there. Alright, let's do this trade, and then we'll pretty much... all that we'll need to do then is just evolve Pineco and then the Unknowns. And then after that, it's just Kanto stuff, because we can't... I mean, we can go get Metal Coats technically right now, like that is something we can do, but I'm not going to do that grind, because like I said, I tried. And I remember someone was like, you'll find Metal Coats in like 20 minutes. It took me 4 hours, I never found shit. So that was a moment when I realized that grind was just not what I'm gonna be doing. When I'm discovering a 1% spawn Pokemon more than I am the actual Pokemon I need to find with a Metal Coat. As soon as that started to happen, I was like, yeah, this shit ain't worth the grind. I was like, there's better grinds than this. Alright, real quick, Slowpoke for the Charmander. What? Slowpoke's evolving. I just realized you're not going to see the other ones evolve on the other... Well, I guess I could just cancel it and then send it back over. I was like, you won't see the other ones evolve. Alright, I think that's what we'll do. We'll just cancel the trade. Well, we'll cancel the evolution so you can see the other ones evolve. Wait, oh yeah, I was like, wait, which one am I missing? Alright, so I'll make sure to cancel the evolution on that side. Yeah, because I do want footage of them evolving, so. No, don't evolve, don't evolve, don't evolve. I'm pressing B, bro. I am pressing B. Oh, can you just not cancel that? I guess you just can't cancel that. I pressed B, by the way. I guess you just cannot cancel that. That is just uncancelable. There's no way to cancel it. Alright, well, we just got a Kingdra on the other game. I was pressing B, by the way. Alright, well, let me add Kingdra now. Kingdra and now Politoed. And also Slow King, where's he at? Yeah, I'm mashing B, by the way, to stop Poliwhirl from evolving. You can't. So I guess you cannot stop Trade Evolutions from evolving. Alright, so that is just something you can't stop. Alright, Politoed. Oh, why? Don't cancel the trade. No, it does not mean I have to evolve a Poliwag. It means that I just can't stop the trade on the other game. It just means I wouldn't have the footage of them evolving. That's pretty much all it means. Bro, Politoed's feet were all out in Pokemon Silver Sprite. They were just all out. Okay, he does have the same sprite, it seems, on both gold and silver. Which is not the same for every Pokemon, but some do. Alright, well that is all the trade evolutions I can get right now besides the metal coat. Even though, like I said, we can go grind for it, but I'm not going to. So our next grind is going to be to get the unknowns. And then it will be to evolve Pineco at some point. But here's what we got. Here's our, hold on. So, old Pokédex mode? Hold on. What mode is this? Oh. Okay, so yeah, here it is. This is what we got. There's 250 something Pokemon, so we're almost there. But yeah, obviously we have all of Gen 1. Like, Gen 1 we're gonna have. No surprise on that. But here's all of Gen 2. We're missing 176, which I don't know who that is, actually. I think that's Murkrow. Oh, Togetic. Technically we have Togetic. Technically, I have Togetic on my other game. So, we technically have Togetic. Because I'm just going to trade Togetic over. Same for, Espeon. We technically have an Espeon. We don't have Murkrow. I don't know who's 200. Oh, Mischievous. Yeah, that's post-game. Fortress we don't have. Steelix we don't have. 212. I think that's Corsola. Sneasel we can't get. 218, 219. Yeah, Slugma number post game. 222. Oh, Corsola's 222. Then that means who's this one? Who's 212? Oh, Scizor. Okay. $222. Yeah, Corsola. At 227. I think that's Murkrow. Oh, that's Skarmory. So we do have Skarmory. Skarmory is someone that we already do have. He's just in the other game. 233. Porygon 2 we can't get till Kanto. But everyone else, yeah. Entei, Suicune, Raikou. 246, 247, 248. I don't know who these are. I know Lugia is one of them. Oh yeah, Tyranitar. So yeah, Lugia and Celebi and the Tyranitar liner here. Which technically Celebi's not even in the game, technically, because it's not, there's no 251 spot unless you get Celebi, and then it'll show up. So, yeah, we're pretty much almost there. But that's going to be it for me today. Another short stream. I just wanted to do a few more things. Because I really don't feel like committing to the whole unknown thing right now. But yeah, tomorrow we will do the unknown grind. But yeah, I don't know. I got tired again. I don't know. Weirdly enough, I literally slept all the way till 4:30, and I woke up and showered and everything, and then streamed, and I still got tired. So I don't know. But I also need to go start getting my food ready. So, but all right, guys. I will see you all tomorrow. I will more than likely be streaming tomorrow for sure. But all right, see ya. Goodbye. Goodbye.